What I can say is that I think that Papadopoulos is an example of actually somebody doing the wrong thing while the president's campaign did the right thing. All of his emails were voluntarily provided to the special counsel by the campaign, and that is what led to the process and the place that we're in right now, was the campaign fully cooperating and helping with that. What Papadopoulos did was lie, and that's on him, not on the campaign, and we can't speak for that. The rich. The Democrat Speaker of the House at the time, Tip O'Neill, called them
Why are you so confident that the investigation won't go on much longer?
Because we have confidence that it's going to come to a close in short time. To continue working with both the House and the Senate to push forward and make sure that the principles he laid out are... Maybe his references in looking more to come between the Democrats and the Clinton campaign, since I think if there's any evidence that we've seen to date, it's between them colluding with other foreign governments, certainly not from our side.
Given all that, is the president still comfortable with him, Sam Clovis, serving in the...
No, and I'm not sure what we'd push back against, since so far all they've done is come up with ways and shown more and more that there was no connection between the Trump campaign in collusion with Russia. While there are a lot of other things happening around the country, and frankly a lot of other things that people... My understanding is the only interaction he ever had was the one meeting that the advisory council gathered together, where he was in a large group of other people in the room, and to my knowledge that's the only interaction they ever had. Again, this was a campaign volunteer. He wasn't somebody that was a senior advisor, as many of you want to bill him to be. He was somebody that played a minimal role, if one at all, and was part of a voluntary advisory board. That's it.
That there be compromise on the abolition of slavery. Can you expand on exactly what?
Look, all of our leaders have flaws. Washington, Jefferson, JFK, Roosevelt, Kennedy. That doesn't diminish their contributions to our country, and it certainly can't erase them from our history. And General Kelly was simply making the point that just because history isn't perfect doesn't mean that it's not our history. You know I'm not going to get ahead of an announcement that the president's going to make if he wasn't willing to tell you that. No, because as I said before, I think that you can't, because you don't like history doesn't mean that you can erase it and pretend that it didn't happen. And I think that's the point that General Kelly was trying to make. To try to create something and push a narrative that simply doesn't exist is just frankly outrageous and absurd. I think the fact that we keep trying to drive, the media continues to want to make this and push that this is some sort of a racially charged and divided White House. Frankly, the only people I see stoking political racism right now are the people in the groups that are running ads like the one you saw take place in Virginia earlier this week. That's the type of thing that I think really is a problem, and I think it is absurd and disgraceful to keep trying to make comments and take them out of context and mean something they simply don't.